Hello, my name's Michael, and I'm going to share with you a dream today. And Lord, just give me strength and wisdom to share this, because I do have a meaning behind this. All right, so whatever corner you're listening from in the world, here we go. Anyways, it starts off, I'm just kind of traveling. It's kind of a short dream. And then I run into this one lady. I'm going lady one. I'm with her. And then this other lady two, is in the distance and says, you have a mask on. It's like, I don't think I have a mask on. I don't feel like I have a mask on. I turn to lady one, and she's like, she doesn't see a mask on me. But I'm like, well, maybe it's because I have some teacher-student drama or trauma that I've had, and that's why I have you see me with a mask. And she kind of goes away, and then the scene kind of switches where lady one actually sees some masks on me, and she starts peeling these masks off of me one by one. And, one of them's really nice looking kind of deal. But as it gets the very last one to pull off, it's kind of rough. And, you can see, this splatter of blood that has dripped through from, the forehead. And, and I believe that was representing of the trauma that I had. And it's the last one is, I was kind of afraid of her taking it off of me. Then she would see what I really look like. And it was that fear of being rejection and all that stuff. And that's kind of where the dream ended. And teacher drama or trauma was one of those things that I had that was mentioned in the dream. And I just want to share that, I wonder sometimes if one of the reasons why we have a problem with people that do teach and maybe even preach and all that stuff is we have some trauma from past people that have tried to teach us. Now, it could be your mother that's tried to teach you. It could be a principal. It could be just a homeroom teacher. But there is such a thing that was being revealed to me, that there is such a thing as trauma between a student and a teacher. So, the student can actually be traumatized to the point where they don't really want to learn from the other person, or they're hiding their who they are from their teacher because they feel like they'd be rejected. Now, this can also mean, to me, this is also something more significant. I was also going to the Lord about this because I was pondering this all day, and at night I was just praying to the Lord, just remove any masks that are on me, because oftentimes we don't always know what masks are on us because of the trauma that we've been through. And so a lot of times, that lady one, she was removing the mask. I was afraid of being rejected for who I was. And as I did so, I was opening the Bible, and I just happened to go to 1 Kings 3:10, and my finger just went to that verse. And as I was getting done praying, Lord, remove any mask from me. And this verse came up, and the speech pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this thing. And I was I want to say right now that there are many people that are wearing masks and they don't even realize it. But it's going to please the Lord that you ask him to remove those masks. And it's going to expose probably some trauma too. And even though we sometimes are afraid of people really knowing who we are, that actually sometimes, how do I put it this way? Going back sometime, and this is something I kind of realized, something I want, even in a relationship, is I want that person to know who I am. And the person that was just praying over me at that time is like, I pray that they would know who you are, because I move in the prophetic a lot. And so someone that understands that stuff, but not just that, but knows who I am. And how can that person, whoever they be, know who I am if I got all these masks on? I don't want that. And I want those masks to come off. So whoever I end up with, I want them to know who I am. I don't want to be wearing no masks. But that was the thing in the dreams I didn't realize I was. And many people, I think, go around wearing masks and they don't even fully realize they are. And I'm just praying right now, if you want people to know who you really are, you gotta let the Lord take those masks off. And there's gonna be some trauma behind it. It's like the very last one is the hardest one to take off, because it's almost like that blood had soaked through that final mask, the point where it's almost like it was crusted onto my face. So that was why it was so hard to take off. And there's that fear. And oftentimes we don't want to face that stuff, because it's like, well, then I know I'm going to be rejected for who I am. But it's a lot better, I say, in the long run, for people to know who you truly are than to know your mask. Because if all they know is just the mask, you're just going to end up lonely. Because they're not really going to know who you are. And if they don't know who you are, then they really have not known you. And so I'm just saying to those that are listening, I just pray that you would pray that the Lord will remove your masks, whatever they are, known or unknown, because in my dream I didn't know I had any. And that was my prayer the other night, is that, Lord, that you would remove those masks that I don't even know about from me. So, God bless to be. And I just pray that the Lord would start removing those masks that you don't even know about that are in your life. God bless. Bye for now.